these seats, I think they're in the wrong place.
There is a little conflict now because there is a screen there. How will they watch it?
Turn the screen off. We're having the Abhishek first. So see the screen, everyone will face there. We'll start the holy name because then everything will become all evened out then. You want to play some cartels?
I might not be able to play for the whole length without playing.
Because you're in the play?
In the presentation.
Okay.
That's okay.
Yes. Hare Krishna. What a pleasure to see you. Hare Krishna. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Closer?
Yeah, close.
It's better now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's lucky for us. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Sri Mate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Sri Mate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Namaste Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yeah. Where's the new harmonium? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Dimitri, can you mic him up? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Keep going. Everyone can start to turn by about 90 degrees towards the altar, because tonight we have entertainment on all sides. This is our new production at ISV, a surround sound, surround entertainment, and surround worship. So we're going to begin the Abhishekam in just a few minutes. We're awaiting the divine appearance of Nrsimhan Bhagavan, who came to protect Sri Prahlad Maharaj. Just around this time, millions of years ago, his pure devotee, tortured by his father, Hiranyakashipu, simply went on chanting, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Nrsimhadev, Jai Prahlad Maharaj. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Dilesh. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Ramananda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hari Hari Bo. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare. Wow. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jai Nrsimhadev. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Nrsimhadev. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Haribo. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Can you move the mic over in front of them?
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Coming to the end. Should I end? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nitai Gaur Premananda Haribo.
Welcome to ISV and the appearance day of Lord Nrsimhadev. We're just about to start the children's drama. And if you'll turn your attention towards the stage and maybe, if they don't have enough room, maybe move back an inch or two.
Hello.
is sending you so many things. Nothing to worry about. They already collected. This is your message. When I send you the results.
No, stay. उसके बाद
Wait for her to go to recover.
Hare Krishna. So, Damodar group is the little kids from age 3 to 6, and they will be presenting Nrsimha's features. When Nrsimhadev appeared from the pillar, his features are described very beautifully in the Srimad Bhagavatam. So, that's what these kids are going to present. These are very small age group, some of them. Please encourage them. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
When Lord Nrsimhadev appeared from the pillar, he looked ferocious. His features were described in Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 7, Chapter 8, verses 19 to 22. The Lord's form looked very fearsome because of his angry eyes, which looked molten gold. His shining mane were expanded around his face. The deadly teeth and his razor-sharp tongue will move like a sword. His ears were acted motionless. The Lord's nostrils and mouth are big like caves in the mountains. His jaws parted fearfully and his entire body touched the sky. She's Nikuchatam tip. Hare Krishna, I'm Sindhu. His arms spread like soldiers in all directions as he killed the demons. This form of Lord Nrsimha is terrifying to sinful souls, but he offers great auspiciousness to Krishna's devotees headed by Prahlad Maharaj. Nrsimhadev ki! Prahlad Maharaj ki!
Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna, my name is Geeta Priya. Hare Krishna, my name is Abhay. Hare Krishna, my name is Dhairya Chandani.
This is Pragya.
Hare Krishna, this is Tapas. My name is Radhika. Hare Krishna, my name is Vasudev. Hello, my name is Nitai. Hello, my name is Sindhu. Hello, Hare Krishna, my name is Riti.
Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna. The kids at the Sunday school from the age range of 6 to 12, will be doing a presentation on the Nrsimha Kshetras at Ahobilam. Please sit, relax, and enjoy.
Brahmanda Purana says that this was the palace of Hiranyakashipu, who was killed by Lord Krishna, manifesting as Lord Nrsimhadev. Ahobilam is located in Andhra Pradesh.
As the name suggests, the Nrsimhadev is as fierce as raging fire, Jwala. This is the topmost shrine of the Nava Nrsimha temples. This cave is a shrine, this temple is a shrine, which means it's inside of a cave. In the temple, there's a half-broken pillar in which the Lord is coming out of in a sitting posture at the door with the demon Hiranyakashipu in his lap, tearing him apart with his hands. Beside him is the deity form of Prahlada.
Abhilola Nrsimha manifests the original Nrsimha as he appeared. Out of all life forms, this is the main Nrsimha. He is very fierce, Ugra. His temple is located in Upper Ahobilam. His name means great strength. When people worship Abhilola Nrsimha, all their fears go away and they become brave. This form killed Hiranyakashipu. He removes all obstacles. He is Swayambhu, self-manifestant.
Ma Lola means one who is dear of Lakshmi. Ma means Lakshmi and Lola means beloved. Nearly 2 kilometers from the main temple of Upper Ahobilam is the famous shrine of Malola Nrsimha Swami. He is in Saumya, or graceful. He is with his consort Lakshmi. He is enjoying himself on a swing with Lakshmi.
The image of the deity has the face of a boar and is seen with his consort Lakshmi. He removes all obstacles and ensures success to worshippers. This temple is referred to the Krodha Nrsimha. This temple the Lord is situated inside a small rock-cut formation facing the perennial stream of water.
Wanting darshan from his favorite lord, Hanuman undertook penance under the Karanja tree at this place. Lord appeared before him in his half-lion, half-man form. Hanuman was disappointed not to be blessed by Lord Rama himself.
When Nrsimha tried to convince Hanuman that he was the same as Rama, only in a different form, Hanuman dismissed this and continued his penance. Pleased with his devotion for Rama, he appeared in a special form with a bow in his left hand, Adisesha on the top, and holding a chakra.
This famous legend is after killing Hiranyakashipu, Lord Nrsimha taught Prahlada political sciences and yoga. Therefore, in this aspect, he is called Yogananda Nrsimha. This place is good for meditation. If you meditate here, all of your miseries will be gone. This is the seventh of the 9 Nrsimhas.
The Lord is sitting under an umbrella-like banyan tree, which gives him the name Kshetravata Nrsimha. Kshetra means umbrella and Vata means banyan tree. Keshu had worshipped the Lord here and gained all comforts. He is the 8th Nrsimha out of 9. As you can see in this picture, Nrsimha Dev is singing.
The temple is located on a small hill below the ancient tank where it said that Bhagav Rishi Parshurama did tapasya for years to get the blessing from Lord Nrsimha in Samarupa. After years, Nrsimha came and blessed him with his ancient deities.
Pavana Nrsimha is the 9th Nrsimha. His temple is located on the banks of the river Pavana, which is about 9 kilometers from the Upper Ahobilam temple. Hence, the Lord of the shrine is known as Pavana Nrsimha Swami. Pavana Nrsimha relieved Bharadvaja Muni's doshi. The 5 most abominable acts of killing of children, cow, brahmana, or women, or stealing of gold can be relieved by the mercy of this Nrsimha.
Located at a distance of 8 kilometers from the Upper Ahobilam temple is a cleft that divides the mountain into 2 parts. It is said from this cleft that the Lord appeared in his form, Lord Nrsimha. We call this cleft Ugrastamba.
So the Sunday school children have just presented about the Nrsimhas and their presiding deities. But there's something even more interesting about these Nrsimhas. Each of these Nrsimhas is an adipati for a graha. We've all heard of doshas and have had them in one point of our life. I think everybody has heard about Shani. So being from a Hindu family, what the remedy that we get for this is go to a temple and there are 9 deities, circumambulate them and don't turn around and your dosha will go away. But actually that isn't necessary because Lord Nrsimhadev is the Lord of all these grahas, and if we worship him, all our doshas will go away. So in conclusion, we can see that Lord Nrsimhadev is our only protector, and no matter what kind of car we have, what kind of insurance we have, what kind of best friend we have, they won't really protect us. But Nrsimhadev 100% 24/7 will always protect us. So these are the Nrsimhas and the grahas. Yogananda Nrsimha, Sunny. Chatravata Nrsimha, Ketu. Ahobilam Nrsimha, Guru. Pavana Nrsimha, Buddha. Malola Nrsimha, Shukra. Bhargava Nrsimha, Surya. Karanja Nrsimha, Chandra. Jwala Nrsimha, Mangal. Varaha Nrsimha, Rahu.
Thank you so much, everybody, for being here and really encouraging the kids. There has been a lot of big teamwork that worked with, putting this together. I would like to thank Vishakalila Mataji, Ananda Mataji, of course, Kameshwari. And I would like to thank my Prabhuji for actually doing all the slides and helping out with the presentation. I would like to ask the kids to come over and they will introduce themselves.
Hare Krishna, my name is Pars.
Hari Bol, my name is Serbi.
Hare Krishna, my name is Amol.
Haribol, this is Srivatsa.
Hare Krishna, my name is Balram.
Hare Krishna, my name is Unnati. Hare Krishna, my name is Brenda.
Hare Krishna, my name is Sakit.
Hare Krishna, this is Avantika.
Hare Bol, this is Advaita.
Hare Krishna, my name is Sweka. Hare Krishna, my name is Pooja.
Hare Krishna, my name is Yash.
Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much, Vaisesika Prabhu, for always encouraging us and helping us move ahead in our spiritual life. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
And let's have a special appreciation for Sukeshwari Mataji and all the teachers of the Sunday school. Hare Krishna. Little more. One more time for the kids. Come on. Haribo. This way. They have to turn around. As I mentioned earlier, we have wall-to-wall bhajan tonight, so if you'll just turn around. There's lots of room, so always keep a little space around the outside so devotees can come in and out freely. Jayo Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jayo Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Janna Ballabha Girivardhari Gopi Janna Ballabha Girivardhari Yashoda Nandana Vraja Janaranjana Yashoda Nandana Vraja Janaranjana Yashoda Nandana Vraja Janaranjana Yashoda Nandana Vraja Janaranjana Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Janna Ballabha Girivardhari Gopi Janna Ballabha Girivardhari Yashodanandana Vrajajanarajana Yashodanandana Vrajajanarajana Yashodanandana Vrajajanarajana Yashodanandana Vrajajanarajana Jamunatira Vanachari Jamunatira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Janna Ballabha Girivardhari Gopi Janna Ballabha Girivardhari Yashodanandana Vrajajanarajana Yashodanandana Vrajajanarajana Jamunatira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivadikacharya Shtotarashta Shishimad Abhay Charanada Vinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivadikacharya Shtotarashta Shishimad Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai Ananta Koti Vaishnavinda Ki Jai Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai Prem se kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gokopinath Shamakund Radhakund Giri Govardhan Ki Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki Shri Mayapur Navadip Dham Ki Shri Jagannath Puri Ki Shri Ahobalam Dham Ki Tulsi Devi Bhakti Devi Ki Jamuna Devi Ganga Devi Ki Shri Nrsimhan Caturdasi Mahotsav Ki Jai Bhakti Vignavanashana Shri Nrsimhadev Ki Jai Bhakta Pravada Shri Prahlad Maharaj Ki Jai All glorious to the assembled devotees. All glorious to the assembled devotees. All glorious to the assembled devotees. Go Premanande Hari Hari Bo. Om Jnana Dhimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Nina Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadahmayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Sri Uta Parakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupa Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvetam Sadvadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bo. So we've been engaged in the monthly Sankirtan festival of unlimited prayers. And this has been going on for several weeks. We've been talking about the power of prayer and what prayers are, what kinds of prayers are made by the great devotees. And also the devotees have been meditating on Prahlad Maharaj, for whose sake Lord Nrsimhadev appeared in this world. And they've been in the mood of Prahlad Maharaj, who was very much concerned with the condition of the world and giving mercy to others. There's a little bit of too much gain on this somehow. It's got a buzz. The pastime of Lord Nrsimhadev is something extraordinary, that Hiranyakashipu had so much determination to perform austerities that were so severe that no one can hardly imagine what he went through, standing on his tiptoes with his arms reached toward the sky. His entire being was fixed on getting power so he could dominate and control others. In the material world, of course, this is not so extraordinary because, as Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Icha dvesha samutena dvandva mohena bharata, that living entities in this material world are in a state of duality, and they're filled with desire and hatred. And in the 16th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that there's a Ishvara Bhav that comes along with the false ego of thinking I'm this body. And one creates friends and enemies in this world and tries to control in many different ways. Everyone's trying to be the big controller. But some have a bigger desire than others, and Hiranyakashipu stood on his tiptoes and performed a severe austerity for thousands and thousands of years and developed some extraordinary mystic power. In fact, his physical body had been diminished because ants had eaten away at his flesh, and as a spirit soul, he was existing within the bones of the body. And he was emanating an intense heat that was disturbing the universe. And what happens then, the demigods become concerned. And there's always some concern in the material world, because when someone starts to get a little more power or influence, then everyone gets a little bit concerned, isn't it? In office politics or in any other kind of politics, everyone's always watching to make sure that everyone's okay. In fact, we can be best friends with those who are just a little below us and it looks like they're not coming up. Those are our best buddies. But when somebody starts to exhibit some prowess, then we start thinking, well, maybe not so fast, buddy. Why don't you stay down there, because my position might be taken. And this is a problem in the material world, that one living entity is food for another. Hastani sahastanam aparani chatuspadam palguni tatra mahatam jivo jivasya jivanam. In the animal kingdom, we see that one living being is feeding off another. And that mentality lingers even as one comes into the human form of life. And there's a struggle for power and supremacy. And the demigods, being concerned, went to Lord Brahma. Lord Brahma came to appease this Hiranyakashipu, who before Lord Brahma was so obsequious, lying down on the ground, offering his prayers, saying, "Oh, you are the Supreme Lord, please benedict me." And all the time he was hoping for coming to the point of getting a airtight contract, really his business. Very much the opposite of Prahlad Maharaj, who later on, when Lord Nrsimhadev appeared and offered him all kinds of benedictions, said, "You take whatever you want, I'm Bhagavan, and I can give you anything." And Prahlad Maharaj said, "I don't want anything." Similarly, we see in Lord Chaitanya's pastimes, the devotees like Sridhar, Kolavecha Sridhar, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu manifested his Mahaprakash and showed that I am Bhagavan. And he was giving opportunity for all the devotees to take a benediction. He said, "Sridhar, take a benediction." Sridhar said, "I don't want anything. I just want to be your servant, life after life, wherever I am." This was the mood of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who said that, "I don't even want liberation. I just want to be your servant." That's the saintly mentality. But the demoniac mentality is that I want an airtight contract, that I can be the controller. And he was asking Brahma that you give me the benediction that I won't die. And of course, Brahma can't give that, because he's not Mukunda. Only Krishna can award that. And of course, we don't die anyway. The soul, Krishna explains, the Jayate Mriyate va kadachin, that the soul isn't born and it doesn't die. But still being attached to the material world intensely and wanting to enjoy. Hiranyakashipu asked that, "Give me this power that I won't die." And he asked for benedictions using his intelligence, thinking that he would beat the system in the material world. And of course, we all know he asked, not in the day, not in the night, thinking that covered everything, forgetting about the twilight, which is neither day nor night. And he asked, not inside or outside, and thinking that covers pretty much everything. But it didn't cover the entryway to the palace, which is where he was killed. Not by any weapon, and the nails of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Nrsimhadev, are what killed him, bifurcated him. You can't consider nails necessarily a weapon or a non-weapon, sort of, it wouldn't. Kurnath? That's why he's on the panel here. Okay, he's confirmed, neither weapon. No, I think we can get that by the jury. And he over and over asked for these benedictions that I can be safe. Everyone wants to preserve what they have in the material world and wrap it up. In fact, in so many ways, the demoniac mentality is pervading the world in the way people try to wrap up everything, insurance policy on everything, travel insurance, weather insurance, party insurance, car insurance, house insurance, everything insured. And then at the end, it all gets taken away anyway. Mrityu sarvaharashchaham. Krishna comes, he says, it's death, and I take away everything. There's no assurance here. Deha patra kalatradeshu atmasaini saswatsapi. Tesham pramato nitanam pashyana pina pashyati. Shukadev Goswami says, even though we see that we're surrounded by fallible soldiers, means whatever kind of protection I have, it'll be vanquished eventually. Still, pashyana pina pashyati, hope against hope. I try to protect my position in the material world. This is strenuous. It's called the hard struggle for existence. Very hard to maintain the status quo in the material world. Hard to get ahead also. And then once you get ahead, it's hard to keep the pace. And all the time we see people become big heroes. And they're world-renowned, they're rich, and then they lose everything. And at the end of their career, it's all washed away, even their fame. And this happens in the material world. Nothing is stable here. And Krishna advises us in the Bhagavad Gita that it's not a stable world. And he says, take a look at this. Make sure that you don't place all your assets in this material world. Don't be attached to them. So Hiranyakashipu got what he thought was a perfect arrangement from Brahma. And just after getting all these benedictions, he began harassing everybody. This is also the symptom of a demon. As soon as he gets some asset, then he flaunts it. And he uses it to control other people. And that's what Hiranyakashipu did throughout the universe. He terrorized the universe. One of the chapters in the Bhagavatam. Hiranyakashipu terrorizes the universe. Headline. You look around the world too. Little Hiranyakashipus everywhere. You can see. And, such and such is terrorizing the citizens. It goes throughout history. So many people terrorized. Stalin apparently murdered millions of people, terrorized his countrymen, and Hitler and who? Mussolini? Saddam Hussein? Okay, George Bush for that matter. Just to be fair. In any case, there's a way in which, given power, given some influence, then I might think about misusing it. Very dangerous. Therefore, devotees keep themselves in a poverty-stricken condition, and they think of themselves as very lowly, and remember that I'm not the controller. Janmaishvarya Shutta Shibir, Edamana Mada Puman Naivarhat Yavidatum Bai, Twam Akinchana Gochara. In this verse, Queen Kunti says that devotees, they consider themselves devoid of any kind of asset because they see it's all coming from Krishna. It's borrowed plumes, as Prabhupada says in the Bhagavatam, that it can be taken away at any minute, anything, any power or influence that I have, it's coming from Krishna. So when Hiranyakashipu terrorized the universe, even the great demigods were under his control. This is how much power he had. The only three that weren't under his control, Brahma, Shiva, Vishnu. And he had so much influence over the universe at the time that even Narada Muni was spending a little time with Hiranyakashipu. Which is interesting because he's a pure devotee, he travels wherever he wants. But I found it interesting because even if one is situated in the process of pure devotional service, there may be compromised situations. We might find ourselves in a situation that's not ideal. We see it with the Pandavas also, pure devotees. But even Narada Muni mentions in the Bhagavatam that, isn't it amazing that they went through so much? So, a lesson we can take, we shouldn't expect that just because we're practicing devotional service that the material world won't disturb us. Or that when Krishna says, I carry what you lack and preserve what you have, it doesn't mean that he's going to make your material life perfect. So, he had a son. And this is another part of the demoniac mentality when a person who has material aspirations and attachment to the material world has a son, he begins to think, I want him to be just like me. In fact, Prabhupada points this out, that sometimes a man will go through a very troublesome life. He goes through kindergarten, which is troublesome. Nobody likes kindergarten. At least I didn't. You have to go away from home and finger paint and all that stuff. And then you got first grade and through 12, all the social adjustment and how do you fit in and all these kinds of things. Does this sound familiar or is it just me? And then that's why I quit school. Smartest thing I ever did. But it's a hard struggle, and then one gets a job if you can find the job somewhere, and you have to work very hard to get ahead. And oftentimes there's depression, there's ups and downs, and great struggle. And then somebody has a son. Son wants to become a devotee, and the father says, no, don't do that. Do like I did. Become like me. Go through the hard struggle stoically, like I went through, and suffer like I suffered. So this was the mentality of Hiranyakashipu. He wanted his son to become educated in the materialistic science. He sent him off to the best business school there was to get an MBA and hoped that he would become expert in all of these political sciences and business and so forth. And the story of Prahlad Maharaj is that while he was within the womb of his mother, Narada Muni, recognizing that there was a special soul within that womb, rescued his mother from Indra and the other demigods who had kidnapped her. Because the demigods, seeing how powerful Hiranyakashipu was, reasoned that if his son were born, he would be even more powerful, and then there would be even more havoc in the universe. Therefore, they kidnapped his wife, Hiranyakashipu's wife, and they were going to wait till the child was born and then kill it, just to save the universe any more trouble. But in the interim, as they were taking her away, Narada Muni came along and said, "Stop, you can't do that." And they said, "Why not? There's a demon here." And he said, "No, it's not a demon, it's a devotee." And they accepted. And Prabhupada mentions there that this is the symptom of the divine mentality. They accept the authority like Narada Muni, that there's a divine person there. So Narada Muni took personal care of Hiranyakashipu's wife because Prahlad was in the womb. And this is also interesting, how much care a devotee will take to help somebody along in Krishna consciousness. I mean, he took this woman to his ashram. He's a brahmachari. And he had Hiranyakashipu's wife at his ashram, and he was taking care of her. And all the while he was giving her instruction, actually he was speaking to Prahlad within the womb. Kayadhu. She was so much in anxiety that she could barely listen to the instruction. A precarious situation for her. But Prahlad there within the womb was listening to everything. But I find this very instructive. How much it takes to help one person along in Krishna consciousness. Personal care. We were just in Toronto, Canada, over last weekend. And all the devotees went out on Sankirtan together. We were on the street. And we were meeting one person after another, personal contact, taking time with people. Everyone has their own agenda and plan in life and certain kind of mentality. And I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed afterwards, I was thinking of all the different kinds of people that we met one-on-one, and we spent time with them to introduce them to Krishna consciousness, ask them to take a Krishna conscious literature and chant Hare Krishna, made friends and so forth, and take some time to do that. And I was talking to some of the devotees afterwards about what it takes from the time you meet one person to that person actually becoming fully engaged in Krishna consciousness, and what to speak of going the distance in life. Once in Australia, Charu, the inimitable Charu Das, as a disciple of Srila Prabhupada, happened to have a moment alone with Srila Prabhupada, and he asked him, how long does it take chanting Hare Krishna for the heart to change and the desires, material desires, to go away and to become pure from chanting Hare Krishna? And he said Prabhupada thought about it for a couple of minutes, and then he said 40 years. It's good to have a number, right? And so the person who passed this information along was Kalakanta Prabhu. And he was saying, my idea of Varnashram Dharma is whatever it takes to keep somebody steady in Krishna consciousness for at least 40 years. Because then they have a chance, actually. But what does it take for one person to actually make it in Krishna consciousness? And you can see that this is Narada Muni's concern. One-on-one, taking time with the wife of Hiranyakashipu, preaching to Prahlad in the womb. It might seem like a long shot to someone else. That you're preaching to the kid in the womb? What effect is this going to have? But it had a huge effect. First of all, Narada Muni's preaching is pure. And the vibration that comes from a pure soul has a powerful effect. It changes the heart. Satam satang satam sata satang I'm sorry. Satam prasangam mama virya sambido bhavanti hrit karna rasayana kata. The Bhagavatam describes, Kapila Dev describes how the words, the vibration of a pure devotee, it changes the heart. It can actually affect us in that way to bring us to Krishna consciousness and elevate us. So as it turns out, Prahlad Maharaj was a great devotee, and he became very much attached to his spiritual master, Narada, from hearing from him in the womb. Later on in his prayers, in several places, he mentions his spiritual master and says, how can I leave my spiritual master? That I just want to be a servant of my spiritual master. Here he is, the Supreme Personality of God had appeared personally to protect Prahlad and to say, what can I do for you, in front of all the demigods, in front of the whole universe. And Prahlad's only prayer was, I just want to be a servant of my spiritual master. And in the purports, Srila Prabhupada mentions how when you become the servant of the servant of the servant of the servant, you're more pleasing. This is more pleasing service to the Supreme Lord. And if you come directly, it's a kind of, it's too abrupt. It's not accepted by Krishna. He accepts when you have the mentality, I'm the servant of the servant of the servant. The prayers by Prahlad Maharaj show us the proper etiquette, how to approach the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So Prahlad was such a saintly boy. He was sent off to school with Shanda and Amarka, who were the sons of Shukracharya, and they gave him the MBA training, the whole package. And then they brought him back to Hiranyakashipu because the father wants to know, how's my son doing in school, right? And so, my dear Prahlad, what's the best thing you learned? And Prahlad said that people who are in the dark well of material household life can never understand Krishna consciousness. And his father was aghast. He said, what are you talking about? And he called the teachers and said, what did you teach him? What kind of nonsense are you teaching in this school? And they said, not us. We didn't do it. It's hard to understand where Prahlad got this. He got it in the womb. And so they send him back for more training, and the second time he came back, and Hiranyakashipu asked again, so what did you learn this time? And he said, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Bandhanam, Dasyam, Sakyamatma, Nivedanam, all the processes of devotional service. And now Hiranyakashipu is becoming furious. And again he chastises the teachers, and again they say, it's not us, there's nobody here. And they go back and they try to teach him more. Meanwhile, at school, Prahlad's teaching all his playmates that you should become Krishna conscious. He tells them, although they were 5 years old, Komarat acharit pragno dharmam bhagavatam miha drulabam manasam janma tadapya dhruvam artadam. He says, you should start your practice of Krishna consciousness when you're young. Don't wait till you're old. Sometimes people think that I'll wait until later. Some other day I'll do this. But we don't have that. We don't have that luxury. We're like kamala dala jala jivana talamala, like a little bead of water on a lotus leaf. It can slide off at any moment, and we don't know. We can be lost. We have to cultivate from the very beginning. We have to develop spiritual strength. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, prayana kale manasachalena bhaktya yukto yoga balena chayava bruvor madhye pranamavesha samyak satam param purusham upaiti divyam. That at the time of death, you have to have yoga bala. You have to have some strength. And in the purport, Prabhupada says that you have to have practiced throughout your lifetime some kind of yoga. Prabhupada said, drops a day, wear the stone away. Some kind of a regulated process of connecting yourself to the Supreme Personality of Godhead every day. You have to become accustomed to it. Is there supervision? Or is it Kumbh Mela outside? It's okay? Okay. So Prahlad told his friends, take to Krishna consciousness. Now he said, look at it this way. If you look at time management, people are wasting their whole life. You barely get even a moment for Krishna consciousness. Because first of all, he said, most of your life is wasted in sleeping. And then if you look at the different phases of your life, when you're a little baby, all you want to do is eat and sleep. And then when you become a child, you want to run wild and play. And then when you become a young adult, then you become enamored of the opposite sex. And then after that, you have to go to Home Depot. That's a fact. You got to go to Home Depot and you got to work hard to pay for all the bills and everything like that. You barely have any time. Prabhupada said when he went out to distribute Krishna consciousness in Delhi, chronic disease of modern man, no time. Busy, busy, busy. Have a look at this. Please take Krishna consciousness. Sorry, no time. And then when one becomes old, even if you have the best laid plans and you think when I get old, then I'll really get into Krishna consciousness. But when the body falls apart, the mind falls apart, it's very difficult. You simply try to hold yourself together so that you can eat and walk around and sleep. And oftentimes you become dependent on your children. I saw when we were traveling just recently, Nirkul and I, there was a young woman who was taking care of her two elderly parents. And her mother had a severe case of Alzheimer's. And they were on the plane going on and off. And I saw how the child had become the parent for her parents, now that they had grown old. No chance then, very difficult. So Prahlad said, take advantage while you can. He gave so many valuable instructions. And for a little boy, they're very intense, actually. He's really speaking about asanga shastrena dridhena chitva, as Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, cut down the tree of material life. Don't hang around here and think that I'll adjust or later on I'll do it. But he was very heavy about saying the material world's a temporary place. Don't get entangled here. Sobering advice. And so finally, when Hiranyakashipu realized that Prahlad was incorrigible, he became very angry at him and he said, you've sided with the enemy. And this is the mentality of a person who has a vested interest in the material world. He chooses sides, says, these are my friends, these are my enemies. And he had held an extreme grudge against Vishnu for killing his brother Hiranyaka. And now he saw that Prahlad was, the way he reasoned, Prahlad siding with Vishnu, my enemy. And he said, so done with this. If you have a diseased limb, you should cut it off. So he said, now I'm going to kill him. So he tried to kill his son. But it wasn't possible because Vishnu protected him. And there are all kinds of ways described in the Bhagavatam, blood-curdling, description of how he tried to kill his own son by poison, by drowning, by throwing him off a cliff. And in all cases, Prahlad Maharaj was protected by Vishnu. And then Hiranyakashipu became very afraid of his son. And his position of power began to falter. He was thinking that there's something more powerful than me. And this is the nagging feeling of everyone in the material world. Although I go on trying to adjust here, and I may think that I'm the controller and so forth, I always feel uncomfortable in the material world. And we always will. Until Jeev Krishna Das E Bishwash Koleto Ardukanai, until I just surrender and say I'm a servant of Krishna. All other positions are precarious and uncomfortable. And there's a story, The Princess and the Pea, that we grew up with, where the princess was estranged from the kingdom, and then they were trying to find the real princess. There were a lot of candidates who came forward and said, I'm the princess, I'm the princess. Maybe I'm telling it wrong, but it'll work in the end anyway. So that finally they decided a test to find out the real princess. So they piled up mattresses, and underneath the mattresses they put one hard pea. And then they asked the princesses to sleep on the mattress without telling them what the test was. And all the false princesses, they had a great night's sleep. But the real princess was tossing and turning all night long. And then and they said, "How was your sleep?" So, I couldn't sleep. There was some little hard thing underneath. Idea was that her body was so delicate that she couldn't maintain that sleep because the pee was disturbing, even under 7 mattresses or something. And so we're very delicate. The soul is the most subtle. You consider how subtle is the mind, the intelligence. The soul is sentient. It means it's sensitive to everything, and this is we're a feeling entity. We have deep, intense feelings, and we're very sensitive. And in the material world, we're victimized by the material energy, and our senses become blunted, and we're abused over and over again by this environment. And so the only solution is to surrender to Krishna. And Prahlad was completely surrendered to the Lord. And when Hiranyakashipu asked him, "Where is your Lord to protect you now?" and he personally was coming to kill him with his sword, then Nrsimhadev, who is everywhere, he is within every atom, burst forth from the pillar and had a duel with Hiranyakashipu. He played with him a little bit first, which is also, there's an interesting lesson in this that Prabhupada mentions, that while Hiranyakashipu and Lord Nrsimhadev were fighting, of course the demigods were all watching because they wanted to see an end to this trouble in the universe so they could go back to the status quo. And at one point, when fighting with Hiranyakashipu, Nrsimhadev grabbed him, and then Hiranyakashipu slipped away. And there was a gasp from the demigods. It was especially fearsome because not only they thought, well, maybe he will lose. Nrsimhadev might lose now. And then also they were thinking that we're watching. And already we were being persecuted by now what might happen. An interesting contrast, because Prahlad Maharaj had no fear the whole time. And the reason? He had no vested interest in the material world. Our only connection to the material world, according to the Vedas, asango hyayam purusha. We have nothing to do with this world. Nothing to see here, nothing to do. But our only connection to this material world is our attachment to it. We have various attachments. Take those away, there's nothing to see here, nothing to do. Prahlad Maharaj had nothing to do except the service of Krishna. And the demigods, they had some vested interest in the material world, so they were very fearful of the whole situation. That's why we become fearful, bhayam dvitiya, because we think that we have a separate interest from the Lord. If my interest is the same as the Lord's, then I have nothing to worry about. So Prahlad had nothing to worry about. So eventually, in the fight, as we know, Lord Nrsimhadev killed Hiranyakashipu. And he maintained all the benedictions given by Lord Brahma, because he didn't kill him inside or outside. It was in the doorway. He didn't use weapons. It was the nails. It wasn't it wasn't during the day or the night. It was during the twilight. And so there was this whole list of fine print in the contract. But Krishna is so expert. He knows everything. Vedaham samatitani vartamanani charjuna bhavishani chabutani mamtu vena kashtana. He knows past, present, future. He knows all the intricacies of the world. He can work everything out. It's a much better idea just to surrender to Krishna. As Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, just surrender it to me, I'll protect you. That's the best program. That's Pooja was saying that after the play. Very nice presentation. Just don't try to stopgap everything and figure out all the grahas. I'll get rid of this influence and I'll get rid of that influence. Just surrender. Just give up. That's the only hope, really. And so, Lord Nrsimhadev bifurcated the chest of Hiranyakashipu. He split open his chest. He pulled out his entrails. He killed him. He hung the entrails around his neck. And then all the demigods came forward. And they were trying to appease him. He was so angry that everyone was afraid. All the demigods were afraid. And the elephants in the world were running away all over the universe because of his roaring sound. It was very fearsome. And even after offering prayers, Lord Nrsimhadev was not appeased by all the demigods. They came and offered their best prayers in Sanskrit language. They were all in the mode of goodness. And then they gave up and they pushed Prahlad forward. And they said, he came for you, you try. And Srila Prabhupada says this is like pushing a 5-year-old child into the cage of a lion. So Prahlad came forward. You can imagine a little 5-year-old boy and this gigantic form of the Lord. Even Lakshmi Devi couldn't recognize him. They've never seen anything like this. I'm not even sure. Is that my husband or not? And so Prahlad starts offering prayers. Brahmadaya suragana muniyota siddha satvai katana katayo vachasam pravahe nararitum purugunar arunapi pipru kim toshtumar hati same haru ugrajate. He says, now all these demigods have come forward and they offered the perfect prayers, perfect Sanskrit language. They're in the mode of goodness. But I'm a demon, ugrajate. I'm born in a demoniac family. Therefore, what can I say? Then he thought, Manye dana bidana rupa tapasu tau just teja pravava, balapura shabudi yoga. Naradanai hi bhavanti parasipungso bhaktya tutosha bhagavan gajayutapaya. He said, I think that even if you have all of the best material assets, you're wealthy, you're strong, you're beautiful, you're learned, everything, that won't please the Supreme Personality of Godhead. You can't please the Lord like that. Doesn't matter about your material position. And then he remembered Gajendra, the king of the elephants. And he said, Gajendra was an elephant. He was in a helpless situation, but he had bhakti. Bhaktyatutosha bhagavan gajayutapaya. He pleased the Lord because he had this simple devotion. So then Prahlad Maharaj noted that even if one becomes a Brahmin, is born as a Brahmin and has all the Brahminical qualifications, but he doesn't have any bhakti, and he doesn't believe in the Supreme Personality of Godhead, that Brahmin can't purify even himself. But someone, if they're a dog eater, means they come from the lowest class background, and they have a little bit of bhakti. They can not only purify themselves, but also their whole family. And in the purport, Prabhupada mentions about how devotees in our Krishna consciousness movement have purified their whole family just by their practice of devotional service, as proof he gives. And then Prahlad Maharaj says that when a devotee offers something to the Lord, it's not for the Lord's benefit, because the Lord is nija labha purno. He's complete in himself. He doesn't need anything from anyone else. But it's for the benefit of the person who offers to him. And he gives the example that if you decorate your face, then you look in the mirror, then the reflection is also decorated. So the example is like this. We're part and parcel of Krishna. And Krishna is the soul of our soul. Atmanam akilatmanam means he's the source of our very existence, like the root of the tree. And if you satisfy Krishna, then automatically you'll become satisfied. And this is the great science of Krishna consciousness. Once somebody understands this, then they become very determined in Krishna consciousness, because ultimately everyone's self-interested. We're just misplaced what our real self is, or what our real self-interest is. And therefore I'm off-center. I'm working for something. I'm putting money in the wrong bank account. It's a waste. We used to have this play where the person was collecting all this money, and then he would take it and he'd put it in the wrong bank account, one number wrong. And at the end of his life, he goes back to collect all the money. And they say, sorry, you're broke. You don't have anything. Nobody put anything in. And then, of course, he put the money in the wrong bank account. So in the material world, everyone's depositing all their energy, all their wealth, all their interest, everything in the wrong bank account. So Krishna consciousness means to realign. Just understand that your real interest is in serving Krishna. And then just as a materialistic person becomes greedy to make money, doesn't have any time for anything else, similarly a devotee, when he or she understands that my real interest is in serving Krishna, becomes just as greedy, and similarly has no time for anything else, because realizes my interest is in serving Krishna, not in wasting time anywhere else. This is great revelation. And the devotee feels satisfied. When the Lord's satisfied, we feel satisfied. When you do yajna, That is, when you do, your activity is dedicated to Krishna, then we become satisfied. And not otherwise. There's no other way to become satisfied. And then finally, Prahlad Maharaj says, so now my conclusion is that anyone from any position, if you're simply sincere, if you offer prayers to the Lord with sincere feeling, He'll accept it. And therefore, He encourages everyone. He encourages all of us. He says, offer sincere prayers to the Lord. He concludes like this. And then he begins his prayers in earnest to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Nrsimhadev. And those prayers are so rich with the Vaishnava Siddhanta. You can study them over and over again. The one point I'll just mention is what Srila Prabhupada gravitated to so much and appreciated and expressed out of the prayers of Prahlad Maharaj, where Prahlad Maharaj says, I'm not interested in my own deliverance. Some people, they go prayena deva muniyasa vimukti kama. They go off to the forest and they perform austerities for their own benefit. And Prahlad Maharaj says, these may not be successful because there's some false ego involved. It's just for myself. He says, in the mood of the preacher, he says that, but I'm interested in living in the big towns where there's lots of people. Forget the forest. I want to live where all the people are. And in that situation, I want to relieve their burden of Maya. They're carrying around this heavy burden. I want to see that each one of them becomes relieved of that burden by giving them Krishna consciousness. And this was the mood of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Move to the city, start a youth hostel, get involved with society, and inject Krishna consciousness for the benefit of the people. That's the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. We are following the mood of Prahlad Maharaj and being passed down to us through our great acharyas, the same mood. So then finally we see Prahlad was tested by Lord Nrsimhadev, who offered him all kinds of benedictions, said, take something, and Prahlad said, I'm not a vanik. I am not a merchant. I'm not serving you for something in return. I don't want anything. And this is the basic platform from which one can grow in Krishna consciousness, if one has this mood of Prahlad Maharaj, that service for service, then we can become satisfied. Savai pumsam paro dharmo yato bhaktir dhok saje. Ahaitu kiya pratiyata yayatma suprasidati. Sudha Goswami says that only devotional service that's unmotivated and uninterrupted can completely satisfy the self. So these pastimes of Prahlad Maharaj were cherished by the gopis. Someone asked me the other day, why would the gopis be interested? They're in Madhurya Ras, and this is about something completely different. But actually, the gopis appreciated the devotion of Prahlad Maharaj. This is the mood of devotees who are highly situated. They appreciate all the sacrifices of all the devotees. In fact, in the Brihat Bhagavatamrita, when Narada Muni goes to various devotees and say, who is getting the most mercy? Every one of them says, I'm not getting anything, and points to the next person. Finally goes all the way to the gopis, and they say, we're nothing. Look at all those other devotees. They're performing so much service. And so Prahlad is famous there. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, before he had his Antya-lila, he constantly heard the pastimes of Prahlad Maharaj. And he was in this Acharya Lila, teaching how one should be, how one should live one's life, the mentality one should have in order to make advancement in devotional service, showing by example Prahlad Maharaj. He's the gold standard in devotional service, desireless, service for service. And Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur told his disciples, you should hear this pastime 108 times. And then, of course, we see Srila Prabhupada over and over again. The commentary, so many classes that he gave about Prahlad Maharaj over and over again. And now we're going to hear a few words from Satyadev Prabhu, who just moved back a row, who's just back from Japan, from the mood of Prahlad Maharaj, traveling around the world. Now, Tokyo is the biggest, is it biggest city in the world? Yes. Biggest, yes? Tennessee? Nashville? Tokyo is one of the biggest cities in the world, and Satyadev Prabhu has recently come back from there, where he was preaching Krishna consciousness. And if you'll help me in bringing him up here with a big round of applause. Haribo!
Thank you very much, Vaisesika Prabhu, and all the...
Oh, yeah, that's what you were saying, right? Okay, as usual, I'm running over time. We're supposed to make it, we're going to be making the offering in a few minutes, so... Yeah, after this. So, okay, we'll go. So we're going to have to maybe go a little bit over. Okay.
I'm sure I could speak for 30 seconds. Well, it's so nice to be back here. This is my first time to the new temple, officially, since it's been open. And it's nice to see all the devotees here, and it's a real oasis or a place of light in the darkness. One thing I can assure you, after being in Tokyo, I traveled a lot around Japan this time, and one thing I noted was that human suffering is the same everywhere. Everyone is suffering the same anxieties, and when those who are suffering, at least when they can admit it, they feel hopeless, and isolated, and for some reason, I don't know what it was, but this trip, I met a lot of people that didn't normally come to the temple. That just kind of started showing up there, and I liked your point about taking personal time with people. And I spent a lot of time speaking to people one-on-one. And I saw that, the suffering's the same everywhere. People have the same basic anxieties and disappointments, after starting as a youth and then working hard and then having a family. Our expectations are always, maybe because of Hollywood and Bollywood, we enter into life with so many great expectations. But because ultimately we don't belong here, we're in an incompatible situation, being that we're eternal beings and everything here is constantly changing. Our expectations can't be fulfilled. And when someone begins to realize that, but they don't have the teachings and the knowledge of Krishna consciousness, and especially they don't have the association of those who have seen through the illusion and are actually becoming happy. Because miserable people can commiserate with each other, and still there's no hope, there's no light. But if we actually meet somebody who's awakened out of the illusion, and then they can show us the way out and give us hope. And that verse, satam prasangam mama virya samvedo, when we have the great fortune of being the association of someone who has seen through the illusion and is actually becoming happy, realizing their relationship with the Supreme Lord, then that person can get great hope. Of course, it's a long road, and we all have to walk the walk ourselves. But when we meet someone who can inspire us, maybe until that point we had no idea there was a way out. But once, it's like that story that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tells about the astrologer and the young man who thought he was very poor, and he meets the astrologer, and the astrologer tells him that actually you think you're poor, but your father was very rich and he left you a great inheritance. All you have to do is go get it. And so it's like that. So many people are just looking for the light, for the way out, and we just have to be there at the right time to show them the way by our own example. Using our own life, examples in our own life, relating our own sufferings and how this knowledge of Krishna consciousness has freed us from the same suffering that we were feeling, and so it was a really encouraging trip, because I saw devotees that appeared to be suffering for a long time who sort of now, maybe they've hit the 40-year mark, I don't know. They've come up to 40 years of chanting now, and they're starting to feel light and see the light at the end of the tunnel, and people that are just kind of in the middle of that tunnel and wondering if there's ever any end, they're running into these types of devotees. So it's very inspiring to hear about Prahlad Maharaj and how he was feeling for the sufferings of others, and that was what was motivating him to stay in this material world and serve the Lord, was just so that he could help others, because he was already happy. He was already fulfilled within himself. And so I'm happy to be here in your association. So many lots of lights here, lighting up the darkness. And so I encourage you all to spend personal time with people that you know that may come to you in their dark hour, and just share with them your own experience, and they'll become attracted to this teaching and becoming happy themselves. So I'm glad to be back, and I'll be here for a few months, probably more than a few months, maybe till October, November or so. Thank you.
Kurnath, you want to say a few words? Do you know he's here? Yeah. Okay, bring him up. Who's that?
They can sit here.
Hare Krishna. So it's very nice to be here in the temple, the new temple. And there's still a lot more work to be done. I'm sure Jagarini can tell you about all the different things that are going to be manifest for the new temple. But I wanted to say we have a distinguished visitor from the Consul General's Office of India. And I'm sorry I haven't been given a but okay, this is the consul for the consulate in San Francisco, and his name is Devabrat Chattopadhyay, and please welcome him. Can you come and say something? Just.
Hare Krishna to all of you. Thank you. I feel myself very honored to be invited, and I want to thank all of you, and my heartfelt gratitude to the administration and management of the new ISKCON temple in Mountain View. And on behalf of the consulate and on behalf of the respected Consul General Mr. N. Pansasarthi, I would like to thank you once again.
So as Prahlad Maharaj taught us to follow in the footsteps of the great souls for success in life, we are doing the same here at ISV. We are working under the protection and guidance of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who is the owner of all these ISKCON properties, the controller of all of them. We simply are here to fulfill His will. And in doing so, one has great success because one doesn't have to be a great personality, but if one follows a great personality, then one is eligible for the same result that the great personality has received. So this is what our ISKCON movement is. Now, this brings us to our mission here at ISV, which stands for International Society for Krishna Consciousness at Silicon Valley, or Individual, Spontaneous, and Voluntary Service, which is rendered by the members of our society. We have a mission to serve all living beings by widely spreading the holy name. According to the Shastra, this is the greatest kind of benefit that one can bring to someone because it touches the soul and gives one the spiritual capital to come out of the material world and be free from the entire business of birth, death, old age, and disease. And so to that end, every month we hold a monthly Sankirtan festival. That is, devotees come together and plan and decide how to work together on all fronts at various locations. Stanford University, where there's a robust preaching program going on. There's a children's program here at ISV. There are programs for education, including Bhakti Shastri, led by Srivas Pandit Prabhu, where devotees are being systematically trained through a curriculum to learn all the books. There's training in how to perform deity worship. And myriad programs here at ISV. We're all working together for this one result, to follow in the footsteps of our founder Acharya and to give others the opportunity to hear about Krishna consciousness, to take to the process of spiritual life, as Satyadev Prabhu so compassionately presented this, the importance of this cause. So now, after, you might see a poster right up against the window there. You can hold that up. This festival, this current festival, is finishing today. The monthly Sankirtan Festival of Sincere Prayers, where devotees went out all over the city, all over the area here to distribute Krishna consciousness. And we're going to have an offering to Srila Prabhupada, giving the results of this monthly Sankirtan Festival. Who's reading it tonight? Malini Mataji, who is the co-Sankirtan leader at ISV. No small post in the scheme of ISKCON these days. We'll stand up around Srila Prabhupada, also giving him access to see the deities. And then we'll have complete pin drop silence. Not even a breath will be heard. And then she'll read out the results. And then just after that, we're going to have an artik ceremony. And just after that, we're going to serve prasadam to everybody in San Mateo County. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Gaur Premanande Haribo. Everyone in San Mateo and Santa Clara County.
Hare Krishna.
It is easy. Mataji, use this. Give me. I'll hold it.
Like this?
Yeah. Like that. It's not unidirectional. It's little part. Yeah. It's better. Yeah. You can stick something. Can you say something?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Close up.
We'll stand.
Hare Krishna. Everyone, please gather around because we're going to have the reading of the offering. And let's have pin drop silence. Pretty good. Close. That's really good. Okay.
Dear Srila Prabhupada, please accept my humble obeisances. All glory to Srila Prabhupada. We are gathered here on the most auspicious day, the appearance of Lord Nrsimhadev, to offer the results of our monthly Sankirtan festival, MSF of Sincere Prayers, which was held for the last 1 month at ISV. Sri Prahlad Maharaj prayed to Lord Nrsimhadev as stated in Srimad Bhagavatam. Prayena deva munaya svamukti kama maunam charanti vijanena parartha nishtha naitan vihaya kripanan vimumuksha eko nanyattvadasya sharanam brahmato nupashye. My dear Lord Nrsimhadev, I see there are many saintly persons indeed, but they are interested only in their own deliverance. Not caring for the big cities and towns, they go to the Himalayas or the forest to meditate with vows of silence, Mauna Vrata. They are not interested in delivering others. As for me, however, I do not wish to be liberated alone, leaving aside all these poor fools and rascals. I know that without Krishna consciousness, without taking shelter of your lotus feet, one cannot be happy. Therefore, I wish to bring them back to the shelter at your lotus feet. In the mood of Sri Prahlad Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada left the holy dham of Vrindavan at the age of 70 and came to the cities and towns of the West to deliver the people from ignorance. Having received mercy from our beloved Acharya Srila Prabhupada, Team ISV also went to different towns and cities to distribute books and bring people closer to Lord Nrsimhadev. The goals of this MSF were to distribute at least 2,500 books, including 25 Srimad Bhagavatam sets, hearing the pastimes of Lord Nrsimhadev by a conference call, distribute books at an event, conduct workshop or classes on the power of prayer, and to design a prayer card for prayer on the go. To realize these goals, Team ISV distributed Srimad Bhagavatams at different venues, conducted workshops, and had public Harinam performances to invoke auspiciousness for everyone. The highlights of this MSFs are many teams, including Sunday School team, Motel Gita team, Smart Box team, participated in this book distribution. Our special guest, His Grace Mukunda Datta Prabhu, discussed the glories of Ganga Devi, and special Harinam was held on Janu Saptami in glorification of Mother Ganga. Devotees enthusiastically chanted the holy names and profusely distributed transcendental literature. Srimad Bhagavatam sets were distributed door to door at Sunday feasts and other home programs. New and enthusiastic devotees joined the Sankirtan party. Traveling Sankirtan devotees went to Dublin and had a great success. As we are making this offering of the MSF results, we are pleased to report that all the goals have been successfully met and surpassed. Special seminar was held for 3 days on the power of prayer by His Grace Vaisesika Prabhu and helped by Vishaka Leela Mataji. We learned how to pray, what to pray, and studied different prayers from Srimad Bhagavatam. Devotees almost read the entire 7th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam on phone conferences organized by Shraddha Mataji. We were invited to an event organized by Sri Sampradaya where we distributed 4 Srimad Bhagavatam sets. And Nitai Kripa Prabhu designed a special Prayer on the Go card. And with respect to the books, in all, more than 40 devotees participated in book distribution. Team ISV distributed 9,903 in book points, including 1 Chaitanya Charitamrita set, 6 Leelamrita sets, and 39 Srimad Bhagavatam sets. Team ISV raised in total of $11,470 in Lakshmi, including donations and sponsorships. We thank all the participating devotees, donors, our Sankirtan leaders who contributed to this MSF. We also thank Shailesh Prabhu for compiling all the scores who have been compiling all along this year. And we express our deepest gratitude to our beloved Vaisesika Prabhu for praying to Lord Nrsimhadev for our success at ISV and encouraging us at every step of our Sankirtan. Today, we want to make a sincere prayer to Lord Nrsimhadev. And this prayer is on behalf of all the devotees at ISV, so everybody can fold their hands and pray to Lord Nrsimhadev. O Lord Nrsimhadev, you are the source of all power. If you so desire, kindly remove all obstacles on the path of progress of the devotees at ISV. Please appear in our hearts and drive away our ignorance, so that we may become fearless to spread the Sankirtan movement. Let Sankirtan movement spread like wildfire here at ISV, in North America and throughout the world. We pray for all the living entities in the universe, as stated in Srimad Bhagavatam 5:18-9. Swastyastu vishvasya kala prasiditam dhyayantu bhutani shivam mithodhiya. Manascha bhadram bhajatat dhokshaje aveshatam namatorami ahaituki. May there be good fortune throughout the universe, and may all the envious persons be pacified. May all living entities become calm by practicing bhakti yoga, for by accepting devotional service, they will think of each other's welfare. Therefore, let us all engage in the service of the Supreme Transcendence, Lord Sri Krishna, and always remain absorbed in thought of Him. MSF of sincere prayers ki Lord Nrsimhadev ki Bhaktaraj Sri Prahlad Maharaj ki Srila Prabhupada ki.
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimakte Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namane.
I'll give you another.
Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pachadine Nirvishesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Dishatadine. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Wow. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasana Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Krishna Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasana Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Krishna Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasana Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga. Abala Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga. Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga. Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga. Jai Sachinandana, Jai Sachinandana. Jai Jai Sachinandana, Jai Sachinandana. Jai Jai Sachinandana, Jai Sachinandana. Jai Sachinandana Gaura Hare. Jai Jai Sachinandana Gaura Hare. Gaura Hare, Gaura Hare. Gaura, Gaura, Gaura Hare. Gaura, Gaura, Gaura Hare. Gaura, Gaura, Gaura Hare. Gaura Hare, Gaura Hare. Gaurare, Gaurare, Patita Pavana Gaurare, Patita Pavana Gaurare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Madana Mohan Radhe. Jaya Radha Madana Mohan Radha Madana Mohan Radhe. Jaya Radha Madana Mohan Radha Madana Mohan Radhe. Jai Jai Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Nitai Gaur Premananda Hari Hari Bol.
Shishimad Charana Ravinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivraj Gacharya Stotaras Shishimad Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnavinda Ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Prem Sakho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasti Gaur Bhaktivinda Ki. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gogopinath Shama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki. Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki. Shri Mayapur Navadip Dham Ki. Shri Jagannath Puri Ki. Shri Ahobilam Kshetra Ki. Tulsi Devi Bhakti Devi Ki. Jamuna Devi Ganga Devi Ki. Samaveta Bhaktivinoda Ki. Shri Nrsimhan Caturdasi Maha Mahotsav Ki. Jai Shri Shri Lakshmi Nrsimhadev Ki Jai. Shri Prahlad Mashinga Ki Jai. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. Gaur Premanande Haribo. Namaste Nrsimhaya. Prahaladadadayane Hiranyakashipura Vakshaha Shilatanka Nakalaye Ito Nrsimha Parato Nrsimho Yato Yato Yamitato Nrsimha Bahira Nrsimho Aridaye Nrsimho Nrsimhamaring Sharanam Prapadye. Om Namo Bhagavate Nrsimhaya. Namaste Tejase Aviravir Bhava. Vajranaka Vajradamsha Karmasayan Randaya Randaya Tamo Grasa Grasa Om Swaha. Abhayam Abhayam Madmani Bhuishta Om Shram Vagisha yasya vadane lakshmi yasya tabakshasi yasyaste hridaye samvidham Nrsimham maham bhaje Prahlada hridayaladam bhaktya vidya vidaranam Shararindur chimbande parindra varanam harim Shri Nrsimha Jai Nrsimha Jai Jai Nrsimha Prahlada desha Jaya Padma Mukha Padma Bringa Ugropyanugreevayam Sabhaktanam Rakeshari Keshari va Sapotanam Anyesha Mukha Vikramaha Tavakara Kamala Varena Kamadhuta Shringa Dolita Iranya Kashi Bhutanu Bingam Keshavadrita Nadahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Tavakara Kamala Varena Kamadhuta Shringa Dalita Iranya Kashi Bhutanu Bingam Savatlita Jaya Nrsimhadev, 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 Jaya Nrsimhadev. Jaya Nrsimhadev, 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 Jaya Nrsimhadev. Jai Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Go Premanande, Shri Nrsimhadev ki jai, Shri Prahlad Maharaj ki jai, Shri Shri Radha Madan Mohan Ji ki jai, Shriman Mahaprabhu ki jai, Go Premanande. Go to Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo inside, go to Hari Bo.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Nrsimhadev Appearance Day ki jai, Shri Prahlad Maharaj ki jai. Thank you all for coming here tonight. It's a Thursday evening, it's a weekday. Normally there wouldn't be such a big crowd here at the temple on Thursday night, but today is a very special, auspicious occasion, the Divine Appearance Day of Lord Nrsimhadev. And these festivals are we are very fortunate to have these festivals at least one a month, where we can intensely meditate upon the pastimes of the Lord and come together as a whole, as a community, and serve their lordships. Shri Shri Radha Madan Mohan, Shri Lakshmi Nrsimhadev and Shriman Mahaprabhu. So we'd like to thank tonight's speaker, for an inspiring talk on the pastimes of Lord Nrsimhadev and Prahlad Maharaj. We're fortunate to have His Grace Vaisesika Prabhu back in town, so let's give him a round of applause. Also would like to welcome back His Grace Satyadev Prabhu, who's returned early in the evening. If you missed it, we had a small presentation from children of the Sunday school who gave a nice short presentation on the glories of Lord Nrsimhadev and Ahobilam Kshetra. So let's give them also a round of applause. There are a lot of devotees who have put in their lot of effort, heart and soul into putting this entire festival together. And we'll have Hansapriya Mataji very soon announce all the devotees who contributed to this festival. But we also especially would like to thank the Sankirtan leaders for spearheading the book distribution program here at ISV. And as you all know, we live from one MSF to the next. So now that we have achieved our goals for the Nrsimhadev Appearance Day MSF, we'll be soon looking forward to the next one. So we'd like to congratulate and also thank the Sankirtan leaders for a wonderful Sankirtan festival this month.
Hare Krishna. What a wonderful offering. What a date, It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. We felt like we were in Vaikuntha. Did you guys feel the flower petals on you? That's awesome. Because we all indeed were in that place. And we are. So I would like to just bring it to devotees' attention that it takes quite a bit to put the festival together. And it happens because each and every devotee has come forward some or other way to make this festival so successful. So let's start from yesterday evening. Yesterday evening, there was a crew of devotees who came forward and did all the prep work, chopping, cleaning up, making sure that everything is lined up. So that was headed by our own Sonal Mataji, that she tirelessly led till late midnight, and all the devotees were so sweet, and she was just so overwhelmed with everyone's support and joy. So nice to be around everyone. And then this morning, you see these deities look so beautiful, beautiful, and that was dressed by our own Yashoda Kumar Prabhu and Nitya Navina Mataji. She is due any day, and she still tirelessly comes, prepares the offering, and makes a Rajbhog and morning service. I was just amazed. I was just overjoyed just watching her dedication. So nice to have them around. And then you see the beautiful outfit. That is sponsored by our own Subra Devidasi and Chaitanya Charitamrita Prabhu, Prashant Goyal and Khushbu, and Bir Krishna Prabhu and Hari Priya. Three of them, they co-sponsored today's beautiful outfit. So thank you very much. And last but not least, I want to thank Hirol. She put in practically all day today in the kitchen. So if you enjoy this feast tonight, please stop by to say thank you to her. Little thanks goes very long way. So please thank all the servers, because now starting today, they're going to have 2 lanes. So we need more servers so that we can go faster. We want to clean it up sooner. It's a weeknight. We don't want you to stay too late. So please come forward, help out Hari Sankirtan, and thank him for his dedication as well. And with that, thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Nrsimhan Mataji. I think you forgot to mention the sponsors. So I remember them. We have 3 sponsors tonight. Shri Krishna Balram Prabhu.
Shri Krishna Balram Prabhu, Varun Gupta Prabhu, and Vrinda Priya and Bhavani Mataji. Thank you.
Thank
you. So just wanted to mention that, devotees really work hard to bring the beautiful feast to you. It does require a lot of Lakshmi. So if you feel like to add more sponsors, always welcome. More the merrier. So please, if you want to sponsor more, you want to give more donation towards the fees, please talk to Vrindavan Priya Prabhu or myself. Sponsorship is $301. You can co-sponsor it. You can dedicate it to Nrsimhan or for the pleasure of the Lord or one of their family members. There is a lot of reasons we can sponsor for, so just dive in. Hare Krishna. Oh, Jai, Tejas Parikh, just spontaneously. Thank you very much. For your sons. Oh, Jai, thank you very much, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Those who could not be here earlier and missed on some service opportunities, do not lament or do not be disappointed. There will be cleaning service available after the program, after Prasadam. So if you'd like to help out with cleaning the temple, please come and see me or Hari Sankirtan Prabhu after Prasadam. And one quick one before we sing Prasadam prayers is that a new course on Vedic mathematics for children is being offered by the Vedic Academy here at ISKCON of Silicon Valley, and it will start from next Thursday, May 30th, and it's a 10-week course. If you have any questions or if you'd like to learn more about this course, please talk to Sukeshwari Mataji. Okay. It's not what?
This is only for kids from 4th grade to 8th grade, and this is doing mathematics in a faster way. And we're very excited that this course is, it's a 10-week course, and we're very excited to have Himanshu Prabhu, who's actually a PhD student at Stanford University, will be teaching the kids the Vedic mathematics. Please enroll really quick, because our first 10-week course is only for 12 kids. So just see me immediately, because we have only 8 spots left. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Next will be Prasadam after the Prasadam prayers.
Himanshu, Satyadev wants to take your course. He's just volunteered. Please enroll him. And if he does it, I'll do it, because whatever he does, I do.
I'm 62 going on 8.
Sharirat Vijaja Jodindriya Tahika Jive Pele Vishaya Sogore Tarmadeti Vayati Loba Moisu Durmati Take Cheta Gathita Sangsare Krishna Borodoyamo Tori Bare Jihajai Saprasadana Diloba Shayanamrita Pao Radha Krishna Gunagao Preme Dako Shri Chaitanya Nitai Preme Shri Chaitanya Nitai Mahaprasade Govinde Nama Brahmari Vaishnave Sapa Punyavatam Rajan Vishwaso Navijaya Prasade Sarva Dukanam Hani Rasyo Pajayate Prasanna Chetaso Yashu Bhuri Paryavatishtate Bhagavad Shri Mahaprasada Ki Shri Lakshmi Nrsimhadeva Ki Maha Mahotsav Shri Nrsimha Caturdasi Ki Go Premanande Nitai Goda Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Goda Hari Bol Please come take prasadam. Haribo. Prasadam for everyone in Santa Clara County and San Mateo County for that matter too. Invite all your friends, get on the phone and bring them all over. Hare Krishna.